Hey guys, this is a live recorded game. We're playing against our Chinese opponent here on Sunken Lands. Really big map, really open. It's gonna be tough to say how we're gonna do against Chinese here. China's got a really strong pro scout opener. Not seeing anything yet is a bad sign. This makes me think that his scout went. Okay, I thought his scout maybe went this way, but since I'm finding sheep here, I guess not. That's always the risk against Chinese scouts. They will have better vision and kind of they can kind of juke your scouting. Go Mangadai here. Try to get a little bit of an edge here on his pro scout. We're expecting a pro scout play. Okay, we're happy we went this way. And we're lagging. Okay. Got the wood here. Non-cheap is a decent haul. We're definitely happy with that. Okay, it seems like he did his side and didn't scout across because we never ran into him on our TC or nothing. It could just mean he's a really good player. Stayed right outside of range, especially with China's scout. With the extra range, vision. Potentially really could just stayed out of range that whole time. A little bit of a funky angle here. Okay, he's gone to feudal very quickly, might add. Okay. And after we make our first Mangadai here, we'll make some upgrades, but not before. Don't want to run short. We're going to double range here, and then we'll start double producing. Or not double producing. Just single producing Mega Knight, but from 2 ranges. Rally onto wood here. One more onto wood, and that's plenty. Then we'll take all of these villagers and go into deer here. It's a good fight to take. Then we'll switch to a cab switch now. There's 9. So we can win this easily, but we want to really focus on I think his village has just moved over to here. Okay, perfect. That's a big raid. His army's here. We can still pry and hit here. We just have to be careful about how we approach this. We can strike really quick and then get in and out. Yeah, just like that. And then we're on his other over here, which kind of caught him off guard. Okay, up on the left. So yeah, the double range got him really to commit into archers, which is fine, and he kind of piecemeal pushed, and then we just did a attack switch behind it. So, and we were able to take some couple decent fights and some really good raids on him. Being able to hit from multiple sides was a pretty big deal. So that worked out pretty well. You can see our resources gathered was kind of a pretty big difference there. And then yeah, but if we go to society, yeah, so villager idle, we had 20 seconds, he had 50 seconds. So when a villager did idle, it was for a lot of time. I do think my Magnet here was shooting the Barbican and not his villagers, but that's okay. That's what I get for not like not being better about shifting my groups and splitting up the damage. Here we still had a little bit of deer, finishing that up. 8 villagers. I need to get the textiles upgrade with this deer, and then you can see with only keeping 9 villagers on wood and only 8 on gold, we're able to keep up pretty decent production. So yeah, that worked out quite well. We're gonna wipe this army, and we still had like this raid over here kind of harassing, and he didn't move out to gold anywhere behind this. Okay, cool. So yeah, pretty good game. And oh, he was platinum, no wonder. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. A little bit of a shorter video. Well, actually, let's we're below the 20-minute mark, so let's play again and see if we can't get another match, and we'll just put it on pause until then. Hey guys, we found our next opponent, and we'll be playing on Dry Arabia. Again, pretty basic map. It's all gonna be about getting off early raids, constant raids, and all that jazz. Ottomans. Ottomans is kind of a tough deal, and it's kind of weird because it takes them a minute to really get online. What we're gonna try to do here is a 2TC.
Good luck. Have fun. Good luck. Have fun.
And basically what this play is a second TC. So we're just gonna try to, you know, his Dark Age is gonna have a lot of macro behind it, his military schools, so we just don't want to fall behind in terms of macro. Okay, so now we're just gonna rally till we have 12 villagers on food. And I have a bad feeling we're stuck behind his scout right now. Yeah, I think we're behind his guy right now, unfortunately. And I want to just clear out up here then. One more drop off, and then we bring these villagers over to food. And then we only need to age up with, I think, 3 villagers. And then we'll start rallying onto wood. And we'll rally till we get 5 on wood, I believe. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember it exactly, unfortunately. It's alright. We can min-max another time. We'll just come back and bring this sheep. Actually, let's go all the way closer to this beast, and then we'll come up here like this. Sucks I was gonna go down a little bit here, but not end of the world, and we can kind of reclaim it. Big thing is gonna be dropping a second TC, just kind of safe here. I wonder if I can harass his gold enough for this to be worth. We're gonna find out shortly. So yeah, sucks losing Uwu, no biggie. We'll reset our next TC like here onto these deer, and then we can push deer. We're gonna start hitting for a little bit more damage than 2 a shot, which will be nice. And we'll also get the attack speed arrow. Kind of help speed up this little chipping damage going along. We're getting close. We're probably good right there. Okay. Start pushing these deer a little bit. Okay, get our gold tech here. 8 on gold, so we should ramp that up real quickly. And I think we just go castle here. But we will go kind of harass over here. I do want to get my uwu up. We'll go castle now too. Come back, hit this woodland again. Okay, he's gonna have those villages exposed again. I really want to be able to get a raid here, but we want to wait till our scouting falcon is ready. Gonna get this villager again, which is gonna be wild. He's gonna get. He's not gonna believe his luck. His gold is over here and on this wood line, so I think that's a safe bet that we can always kind of raid that. I don't know what it means by bug user. Can I point that out? Ooh, this wolf is annoying. And we didn't pick that relic. Did he pick this relic down here? So we lost on relic game. We lost on the age of game, but I think the the attack speed arrow is what kept me safe there. It's not bug. Gone movement. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely not a bug that I have a movement speed arrow. Yeah, I mean, I just used a movement speed arrow, so I don't know what to tell him. 33% for 5 seconds. We also didn't get our con arrow upgrade, which is kind of a mistake. But, yeah, just the double TC opening here, I think is the right move. Not always against Ottomans, but I think it was kind of nice because our eco is just way ahead. Let's just look at resources gathered. Yeah, so even though he's teched up and beat us there, we kind of started separating the gap in terms of resources gathered, and we were able to defend ourselves. He also didn't really push really hard with his Sapahis, but if he had, it wouldn't have worked out great for him either way. This isn't great trade, but it's decent. And now we're floating a ton of resources. So these 18 vills, I was going to move this Gur up, and I want to drop my next prayer tent right here and just get a bunch of pastures around it. Actually, one right here wouldn't be half bad to tech my ranges, and then one over here to tech my stable and my blacksmith, and then I could have a row of pastures here. So I can't see the footprints, but either way, we're good there. Ooh, and we haven't gotten our techs here, our Gur techs. So that's definitely something. So just little mistakes, but not a big deal. I think, again, the big thing was that we stayed ahead. We were able to take decent fights. He did have one siege weapon that he lost, which was kind of a big deal. Rallying new troops here, and he can't really get up and out of his base. And he kept losing villagers too. I want to say that the villager count was pretty brutal. Yeah, little, not really early, you know, just a couple little things here and there. And then they just kind of start to snowball, especially after the imp play. Which is fine, right? He goes imp, and we can kind of punish him a little bit. 10 Sipahi, 22 spears versus 11 Mangadai, 5 Keshiks, and 12 horsemen. I think I'd lose that. Honestly, it's closer than it looks for sure. Those 22 spearmen are going to do quite a bit of work. They're not really low on HP. There's a couple of them that are injured, but overall they're in a pretty good spot. He did a really good job picking up relics. We're going to get 2, he's going to get 3, which is okay. And then, yeah, he just got military school pumping. But, okay, so from here, basically what the strategy would be is, here we've got mostly melee cabs, so they're going to burn down and focus on what is the towers and outposts. And these guys are going to try to draw fire the best that they can, harass and whatnot. And then this next mass is going to burn its way in and just try to snipe military schools. and we have to get our raid bounty and our improved torches, as well as a whistling arrow tech. So from here, we were probably going to go up to imp and then contest. And even then, I'm not entirely sure. But the 2TC felt really good in this scenario, and it made it a lot less swingy. It made it much more, we're just ahead economically. So, all right, so a little bit longer video. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one.